Morning. Oh no, actually, good afternoon, everyone. How are we? I was just working through some of the bits that I had filmed and realised they were just all really naff. So I thought I would start an absolute fresh. It is Monday, the 10th of July. So it is first day in my office, working for me. Just doing what I really want to do, which I'm really super excited about. We've had the exhibition and that was all really good, really positive feedback and really exciting things to do. We had Cibro down, who, if for those who don't know, are one of the leading educational VR companies at the moment, and they are phenomenal in what they're doing. It's really exciting because I think it looks like, I'm just going to move this way into the sunlight. It looks like they will be working quite heavily with myself and Wenches and Trenches, which is really exciting stuff because those two working together will be really brilliant on their EdXL piece that they've got developed. So really super exciting. What else is happening? So the Cibro, which I'm hopefully working with as well. I need to send an email to them today just to let them know how much I want to get involved, how much they want me to be involved. Originally we discussed just being sort of a sales consultant here in the south, but I just want to know sort of the context of that and whether there's anything more that I can do to help them, which would be beneficial for them. Wenches and Trenches Heritage Lottery application I have just forwarded to the Heritage Lottery to see if I can get some bit of advice on, because I need to know whether I need to submit an expression of interest or I can just submit the application. We've got about 4 people backing us, 4 big people, big professors and universities, which is really super exciting, and I'm really excited to get involved in that one and really get that up off the ground. Myself, project wise, I've had a couple of new inquiries regarding giving some talks, which is going to be interesting because we all know I'm not great at that, but I'm really excited to give it a try, because at least if I try then and I still don't enjoy doing it, then I can just say no, that's it, I'm not going to do it anymore. I need to try and get my France trip up and running, see if I can find a minibus company that will take us over and just about take I think it'll be about 6 of us in the end, which is quite a nice little group, and we'll just see what we can do with that. John Henry Phillips, who is at the moment recording something with a Canadian company, which sounds super exciting, he wanted some advice on, so I've sent him some information there, and I'm just waiting on some feedback from one of my old professors. And of course my own project. So whilst the exhibition was supposed to be the end, my whole family just agrees that you can't end it there. There are still lots of stories that are left to be uncovered, which we're going to work so hard to do. We want to rededicate the window in the Abbey United Reformed Church back to the men, because we just feel that would be really appropriate. And off the back of my exhibition, Dorothy Baverstock, who's one of our leading counsellors, who will also be our town mayor next year, she was really heavily involved in the remount camp research, and wants to do quite a big piece next year. So it looks like I'll start getting involved in that, and all of the research and the exhibition stuff from last week will go up into that, which is really super exciting. Personal life wise, it's all a little bit crazy. Don't really know where to start with that. So I've got a few holidays booked in, a bit of travelling, which would be nice, and of course with Wenches I'll be all over the place. So we've got France, Belgium, and it looks like now Edinburgh, which I'm really super excited about. It's one place I've always wanted to go. So that looks like it'll be November time for a doctor's medical conference, which will be different, but we're after a sponsorship deal from one of the companies there to get a van, which will be really helpful. So yeah, it's now back to, well, not now back to, because I've never done it before, which is what's really quite interesting. Figuring out how this whole self-employed consultancy business works. A little bit disappointed from a few very close friends who I say a few, one person in particular, who I thought would be there backing me, helping me, and I've just not had that contact. Once again, always on her terms, never on sort of mutual beneficial terms, and it now looks like she's just going to up and leave, which I'm kind of at the point of, do you know what, I don't know how much more I can try. I've supported you as much as I can. A little bit of support back would be nice, But hey ho, we'll see what happens. I'm really going to start pushing the vlogging thing, but I'm going to concentrate a lot more on my history side of things rather than personal side, and we'll see whether that takes off and if people want to know more. So if you do want to know more about me as a person, then let me know. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, everything. I will connect it all up and do some work on it all as well, now that it's kind of my main piece of work. I'm really hoping that this works, and I'd love your support. And if I can help any of you guys just find what you want to do and follow your own dreams, then just let me know how I can help. I hope you are all doing very, very well. I know this was a really short and brief update, but as soon as I've got some more information, I will let you know. I've just about finished my office, so as you can see, my computer and desk, everything behind me. The big printer and cabinet over there with all of my paperwork in. So it's actually coming together really nicely, and I don't know if you can see up there, my old workmate got me a banner which actually says "Good luck, Sarah." So it's just small little things like that. It's just making it feel a lot more official now and actually working in here full time. We shall see what happens. As you can see, my hair is still green, but we've lightened the top so it looks a little bit better. I don't really know what else there is to say at this moment in time. It's kind of a bit of a waiting game. I've got to do a lot of emails and just, can I help with this, can I help with that, and we'll just see what happens from there, I think, and see where things go. Fingers crossed it all works, because I really don't feel like going back to the B&Q. I'm not sure I could after doing this for a year. Either way, there is Wenches and Trenches, which will pay for me for a year, for 3 years, but it's not really enough to live off, especially wanting to move forward in sort of moving out and my own sort of life, really. The other thing that's been a bit difficult is, you know, figuring out what to do with free time in the evenings. It's cut off time of when you stop working at like 5, 6 o'clock, and then have nothing to do, which is so strange for me, because obviously I was working at B&Q and finish there at about 5, come home and crack on with this work, whereas there's no need to do that anymore. So it's finding pastime. So if you've got any suggestions, or I was looking at Netflix, so if any of you have got any recommendations on that, then drop them down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to know what you think of what I'm doing, and whether you'd be interested in finding out more. All the links will be in the comments below, and I hope you're all very, very well. I'll speak to you properly soon.